What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pop Into Culture. I'm Chris.
And I'm Rico.
And today's episode, we're talking about...
Ironheart. Riri Williams.
What no one else is talking about, apparently. Not even
Disney Plus.
Not even Disney Plus, Marvel, nobody.
No Feige. Ryan Coogler didn't even talk about it. He's the executive producer. He is funding the project. Wouldn't you think you want to promote that, make that money back?
I would think so, unless it's going right to the, they're going to write it off for one of those, like, insurances,
Batgirl?
like the taxes.
They did that with Batgirl.
Well, Batgirl, they just shelved. They didn't even.
Well, they called it
release
taxes.
It. Yeah, they didn't even like release it. They were like, we'll see, we get something. They were just like, it's just that bad.
Let's just pretend it didn't happen.
Never happened. Right up there with Batman Forever.
George Clooney and Val Kilmer. Sorry, respect to those two guys. Awesome actors, but not good Batmans. Definitely not good Bruce Waynes.
I like Val Kilmer's Batman.
You would.
Whatever. Hey, R.I.P. man. Rest in peace.
Oh yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, man.
But like, he sucked as Batman.
I like his Bruce Wayne. His Bruce Wayne was good.
No, it wasn't. It was worse than his Batman.
You think so?
100%.
I don't think we need to do a rewatch.
I wouldn't. Why am I in trouble? It's that bad.
I just think it was better than...
The best thing about the Flash movie is George Clooney popped in as Bruce Wayne, and that whole thing sucked. That's how bad George Clooney is as Batman.
He was in...
Exactly.
Oh, at the end, right? At the end, that's right. He popped in at like the post-credit, right?
And I think they did that just to put the cherry on top.
Yeah, just
like, hey, here's a shitty movie, and then here's just a little bit more speck of poop.
Yeah, a little bit of poop.
Here's a shark on top of your Yeah.
Anyway.
Anywho, Ironheart. You getting me off subject?
Sorry, guys. Hey, listen. If you're enjoying our banter that we do here, make sure you guys do that. Click with the follow down below. Hit the like button. Tell Rico to stop going off script and talk about what we're here to talk about. Right? Also, by the way, guys, I didn't forget. Listen, I did not forget Rico. Rico, I did not forget you're drinking something. I don't know what you're drinking. We can't show
this
on camera.
This is water.
So, Rico was very hungry one day, and he came in there. He wanted spaghetti, so I...
What?
Hold on. I got him some spaghetti. Here you go. Here's your spaghetti.
Oh, this is called the life of a 3D printer.
Yes. So
what would you call a 3D? Okay, this is the 3D printer.
Yep.
But what are we? Are we 3D
printers?
Printers.
3D printers. Producers?
No, I kind of like. What do you call shoemakers?
A cobbler.
A cobbler. I want like a different name.
Different name?
Yeah.
Like like a seamstress.
What did you not call me on for advice? And how did this happen?
Yes.
What were you making?
It was like weeks ago at this point. I don't know. For all I knew, I knew he wanted some spaghetti. So I was like, let me save this for him. And I was like,
did actually.
And he called me up. He's like, I'm coming over. We're gonna shoot a podcast, and I want spaghetti. I was like, what
spaghetti?
Where am I gonna get spaghetti from? He was like, you don't know. You're Italian. Get some
spaghetti. How do you
make some pasta?
Hey man,
I was like, so
half Italian, half Mexican. You usually should always have some kind of on-the-go product.
Right. So there you go.
I'm 100% stereotyping, but you guys know out there it's true. It's fact.
So here's your spaghetti. Anyway,
Thanks for the spaghetti.
All right.
Where's the meatballs? Huh? Where's the spaghetti? I just set myself up.
I got your meatballs.
We're talking about Ironheart, not meatballs.
All right, guys, let's get into it. Ironheart.
Yeah.
The show that no one's talking about, but I think we should talk about it because it's part of the MCU. It's part of Disney Plus that's coming out. You know, the new shows. We got 6 episodes dropping.
Yeah.
First 3 are being dropped
same day.
Day 1, and then every week after that,
24th?
Yes.
24th.
So we'll have 6 episodes in total. It's actually a very slow run, or is that the average right now? 6 episodes.
8.
8 is the average.
8.
Well, so less than the average. Right? Is it because she's a minority?
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Why? Why would you say that? No.
No? All right.
No.
Rico, spit some facts on me. Let's see.
Oh my goodness.
Riri
Williams.
I got you spaghetti. Give me facts now, and I'll fact check it and let you know if those are right or not.
There's 2 different origins of Riri Williams.
False.
No, there is.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Straight up.
Go ahead.
The creator of Riri Williams had adopted 2 black kids, and they were like,
Who's the creator?
I don't remember. And that's straight up. I don't remember. I lost it.
Brian Michael Bendis.
Thank you. Welcome. But it's 2 creators.
There was the creator and the artist. So
that's what I'm talking about.
I gave you one. You got to come up with the
I don't remember.
Oh, my God.
I don't remember. But I should know, and I'm sorry for not remembering.
Okay.
But it was the one that had 2 black kids. And his kids came to him, was like, hey man, we want a superhero that looked like us. So poof, he was like, cool, I'm gonna make Riri Williams, which he based off of another celebrity, which is
An actress. Shaka Kenny.
Are you sure?
Yep.
A New York native, by the way.
She was doing a Disney show 4 years, or started in 2011.
Yeah.
Went from 2011 to 2015. Ironheart, or Riri, debuted in 2016 in Marvel Comics.
And she popped up along the time when there was a death in the MCU, which was the death of Iron Man. I'm about to say Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
No, Tony Stark.
It's like one and the same at
Yeah,
this
right?
point.
And Tony Stark actually became Riri Williams' AI, almost like a Jarvis. And but like I said, there's multiple different origins of her, multiple different stories. Whichever one you like the best, that's the one you choose. But there are also versions of her story, which is very not likable. Almost like she's very blunt and in your face, obnoxious. And that was a storyline that everyone kind of lingered with and judged that character over or based off of. And like the one that I grew up reading was obviously the Solo Ironheart issue 1, but I also have a story of Ironheart #1 where Tony Stark is alive at the time and she's an intern to Stark Industries and kind of mentoring her before his death and passes on the mantle of Iron Man to her as Ironheart.
So now let me ask you, Rico. So is this all like the main? Is it same story on the main MCU? Because I know it's always like the multiverse. So is it like one is like from the Ultimate Universe, one's from MCU, the main line, one's from I don't know Earth,
Earth Prime,
Earth
stuff
Prime,
like
whatever
that.
it is.
Well, I know right now ongoing Ironheart debuted again, and the ongoing right now Iron Man series, as I believe she's working for Shield at the time, and this is the version of Iron Man where he loses everything. He lost his money because he got sued because his building blew up and it had people in it, and the family sued him. He went back to drinking alcohol, so he's going back to AA meetings. He literally is at rock bottom. All he has is basically a Gen 1 suit that he's working off of. And Riri is in this as a +1. And she has more than just one cameo. She's actually going throughout the series and helping him out in his campaign of trying to get his life back together. But before that, she came out in 2016, and she had a good run, but it didn't really catch any steam or get any traction. But there are followers out there like myself that enjoy her artwork, her different styles of artwork, and her storyline. And I am happy that Disney Plus is bringing her out. And they should have done it a long time ago, honestly. It would have been cool to see her cameo at Stark Industries. Or maybe gotten some kind of grant to go to a school through Stark Industries. Just to put her in the MCU. I didn't really like how they introduced her in Wakanda Forever when she was just some random kid at a college that was just super smart. It was just... It gave me a very CW DC vibe when they did that.
So let me ask you this. Riddle me this, Rico.
Okay.
Riri Williams came out 2016, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be less than 10 years since she's been in the comics, since she's debuted in the comics. So she's actually less than 10 years, or was it within 5 years, something like that, from Wakanda. So
Okay.
she was a brand new character, which was already brought into movies, right? The big screen. When you have so many more iconic characters that are way older, but they have not brought those characters onto the big screen. Do you think they jumped the shark by trying to bring someone in, or trying to be exclusive and trying to do that whole DEI situation?
Like a check mark, like Miles Morales?
Yes, trying to bring. Well, Miles has been around for a little bit longer,
Yeah.
right? So, and then they just wanted to give another Spider-Man. So they were trying to do, I guess, the Miles Morales take on it and say, well, we already have Iron Man, but let's bring because we have that black character, right? We have a female black character, and let's use her now because we're in this whole, woke situation.
Well-
So, as opposed to utilizing an older character that's has more grounding to it,
Yeah.
and maybe more well received, do you think they they missed the mark in saying, let's grab someone that's old and more well known, and then as opposed to just grabbing someone new and just saying, oh, let's use this for whatever purposes, like for the check mark, as you say.
I think it'd be a bunch of different topics on that. Like, could it be let's just hit a checkbox and bring more color into the MCU? It could be that, At least I bet you that was a discussion. But it also could be the fact that Miles Morales is owned by Sony, not by Disney.
Yeah.
But they need more diversity in.
Well, the Miles, his movies is separate from the MCU. So when
Exactly.
his shows, his movie or movies are separate from the MCU run, and it's also an animated show. Animated.
Yeah.
So whereas Riri is in the live action and is part of the main line, the main
Yeah.
MCU. He's part of the MCU, whereas as Miles is part of the Sony life.
Yeah.
Where that's where when they did the Spot thing in the last movie, Spot jumped into the Venom's world because Sony owns Venom and Miles.
Well, the reason why, because Sony owns all of Spider-Man's villains.
Correct.
So can they really bring a person of color into the MCU? Yeah, they could have picked a lot of different people. They could have picked
Blue Marvel.
Blue Marvel. His son.
Yeah.
They could have also picked Riri Williams. They could have picked Storm. There's so many different people of color they could have chose.
Well, Storm was wrapped up in the whole
But
Fox deal.
I feel like Disney feels as though we need an Iron Man all the time. Outside of Robert Downey Jr.,
Well, they killed him off. So.
Iron Man's suit is an iconic symbol, almost like Thor's hammer or Wolverine's claws. They're just a symbol to comic books. So I feel like they need an Iron Man-like character to fill that void.
Well,
I guess.
I think if that's the case, then they could have kept going with War Machine. War Machine's still around.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm
They
saying.
shelved the War Games. Was it War Games or
No, it was
Armor Wars?
yeah, Armor Wars,
They shelved Armor Wars.
which was a great comic book series.
Yeah, so they could have kept rolling with wanted to have a Iron Man suit within the MCU with Warhammer. Warhammer's still around. They had Armor Wars or Armor whatever
Yeah.
still in play, but they decided to shelve that and go with Riri. So the question is, did they jump the shark in pulling in Riri to use that for your Iron Man person, or should they have used someone else?
Well,
You think
also-
I think that's a lot of the backlash. Also,
Yeah.
is aside from the fact that she's a female, the fact that she's black, the fact that she's trying to replace Robert Downey Jr. or replace Iron Man.
Oh no, I don't think they're gonna. Riri Williams, and I'm not taking no kind of. I'm not throwing an umbrella over this actress that's playing Riri Williams. Nor am I trying to throw shade on the character, but in the MCU universe, if they're trying to distract us or fill a void of having an Iron Man to replace Tony Stark, Riri Williams is not the best candidate to do so. That character is nowhere near as iconic or last longing, or you know what I mean?
Yeah,
The longevity, excuse me, yeah. Than this character. This character is less than 20 years old,
less than 10 years old.
Yeah. So, but yeah, exactly. So, and there's not a lot of history with Riri. Like, there's no more solo issues. That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
So the question is,
So,
do you think they did a service to the greater community?
I think they're building the new Avengers. That's what I honestly think. Like, I think they're building the new Avengers, and just like
They already got the new Avengers. Did we not? We sort that.
Well, no, because we're going to see that's the new Avengers with the Thunderbolts, but we still need the Avengers.
Thunderbolts.
Because remember, Iron Man, Captain America, he now needs to make an Avengers. He at the end of Captain America, he said he was going to make new Avengers, and Falcon is going to be the first candidate.
Yeah.
So you have those two, and then they're going to branch out. Now, I really wish they made champions. Like, we got a new Avengers. Why do we need another Avenger? Why don't they make champions? And then champions, you have Miles Morales, but you also have Ironheart. And that's back when that storyline came out.
Well, they're bringing back the Defenders. They're bringing that back. They're bringing all that
Yeah.
back. They're bringing back, Luke Cage. Aren't
Well, yeah, that's
the
but
same one.
but I mean, like, with Champions, you have basically the kids of all of the Avengers, which does make sense when you have Kate Bishop, not really a kid but an understudy.
Yeah.
And you also have Ant-Man's daughter, which is now an active hero. And you also have Iron Heart that's out right now, which is also a part of the Champions.
Weren't they just the Young Avengers, or is that
no, they were
different?
called Champions. They were
called
outlaws.
Champions? Okay.
And all that happened when Kingpin basically
Outlawed
outlawed
vigilantes.
So they
Daredevil,
were like
Born
an
Again.
underground.
Reborn.
What?
Daredevil.
Yes. So they were basically like an underground superhero team that was trying to stay in the shadows but also do what they do, you know? So I think that's what they're building. Ooh, yeah. I think that's what they're kind of doing. And I hope they do because that was a great storyline. And it was a young, fresh story that everyone kind of enjoyed. And we also got a new Incredible Hulk out of it.
Yeah.
We got an Asian guy playing Incredible Hulk. So maybe that's what they're building.
Simon Cho, what is his name?
I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
It was not the Incredible Hulk. It was
Got you off topic. Go ahead.
yeah, it was something like that. But I think they're making Champions or the Outlaws.
Okay.
We already got the Avengers. I really don't foresee, Captain America and the Avengers. I think we're past that. Like that was 20 years ago, and we had a good run. A good 3,000 hours of. Well, I love you 3,000.
Oh yeah.
We got 3,000 hours of footage of film of that version of the Avengers, and they outgrown some of the characters. Some of the actors outgrown that
Sure.
that character. And the only way you're going to keep it fresh.
It's not like comic books where you just keep drawing them.
Yeah, like I'll say Peter Pan. Basically,
Right.
Peter Parker is Peter Pan
Basically.
of Marvel. But yeah, these people grow up. They age out, and the only way you're going to keep the industry fresh is if you honestly throw some light on these characters that don't really get a lot of shine in comic books.
Or they just recast. How many times they recast?
I don't know.
Fantastic Four, what, 4 times?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of over that, man. Because they also Mark Ruffalo wasn't the original. It was 3 different
All right, the Hulks.
Hawks. Well, 3 different Hawks before him too. And the only one that was canon was Edward Norton, but they had to can him because he's weird. He's a good actor. He was just weird behind
Behind the screen, yeah.
He wanted too much control over the character, and they're like, nah, Mickey Mouse controls this character,
Right now. It's like,
right? So they had to let him go.
Right.
But the trailer I do like. If you guys saw the trailer, we got the Hood. The Hood is basically almost he can go between worlds of the spirit world and our world. He can talk to Mephisto, excuse me. And I wouldn't say he's like a Ghost Rider, but he's in that same circle of a Ghost Rider. And he's not a villain, nor is he a hero.
Is it anti-hero?
He's whatever he needs to be
At the time?
for whatever cause he's trying to, conquer or bestow upon.
So do you think he's a bad guy in the show, or is he a good guy?
I think he's one of those characters.
Mystery characters?
No, I think he's one of those characters that's like, he has noble influences, but he's doing it the wrong way. He's like a negative protester. You know what I mean? Like you have certain kind of protesters that would just, chain themselves up against the building, and then you have another kind of protester that will blow the building up. He's that kind of protester.
Gotcha. I
You know?
with that. I was like, where are you going
Yeah.
with this? Okay.
Yeah, he's that kind of guy. Same noble reasoning, just his actions are like way overboard.
Right.
And I think, personally, I don't think they're gonna do the right kind of justice to the Hood for this show. But I think overall, I think the show's gonna be mild. It's gonna be kind of entertaining. I'm interested in seeing how they portray this version of Iron Heart.
Yeah. For some reason, every time you say the Hood, I keep thinking of Stephen Amell from The Arrow, because the first I don't know,
He was called the Hood.
5 seasons, he was called the Hood.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, yeah.
but
Every time you say the Hood, I'm like, Stephen Amell.
and we might get Rhodey. I'm assuming we're gonna get Rhodey, at least cameo.
Yeah, there'll probably be a bunch of cameos or a cameo or
Yeah.
like towards the end or whatever.
If anything, I'll put my money on it. We're gonna get a cameo with War Machine.
Or maybe what's his face from Wakanda might come back in.
No, I think that's kind of done.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think
that
we're
chapter's
gonna.
written off.
Yeah, they may speak of it.
Okay.
You know, but we're
Yeah,
gonna,
they mentioned because she even says during the trailer she goes, "Oh, my internship was was over." You know.
But I feel as though like when it comes to superheroing and being a superhero in that suit, like keep in mind we're talking about a teenage girl or maybe in her 20s. She doesn't know how to superhero. You know, like she's really smart, but does she know how to fly that suit? Does she know how to, fly combat?
You barely know how to human in the chair.
Right? Tell me about it. So we might get a War Machine that go, hey, let me show you how to do certain things.
Yeah,
it would make sense.
sure. Like a little mentorship.
Kinda, yeah.
This is the lever to go back.
Not on this one. This is Death Trap, man. But yeah, I don't know.
So what do you think? Are you excited? Medium?
Oh yeah, I'm excited for the
Yeah,
show.
excited, yeah.
I'm looking forward to Ironheart.
More excited
100%.
than Disney is.
Apparently, yeah,
Right?
apparently. But like, I don't understand why they're not going to promote this. Like, Disney? Do you really think you have?
They had better.
You know-
They had better promotions for friggin' the Snow White movie, and that thing.
Oh
was,
my goodness, this
smoking
girl.
steaming pilot.
Snow White. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
That thing crashed and burned. Real
Yeah,
quick.
right?
Yeah, I have not seen a trailer. I saw a trailer on Disney Plus recently for that new Pixar-looking movie where the aliens come and abduct the kid or whatever. I haven't seen that recently. That's coming out next month.
My son told me about that.
Yeah, so that's been I've been seeing trailers for that. I've seen trailers for other things, but not one trailer on Disney Plus for Ironheart.
Not
which
one.
is a damn shame. The only time I'm hearing about Ironheart is from scrolling through TikTok or
Mm-hmm.
YouTube Shorts, whatever. But I have not seen any actual promotions.
I think we're gonna get something because they just put Captain America on Disney Plus.
Yep.
So they're promoting that, and I think which is in June, and this is June 1st, correct? So second now.
Second,
Jeez, I need
yeah.
to keep up.
Second.
But I think pretty soon we're gonna get something. We have to. They're not gonna just dump it on and go, all right, let's see what happens.
It's like, hey, you guys.
Like that's how you market Disney. Like, do you really have that low expectation?
They were like, maybe the people
Mm-hmm.
will market for us.
I think that's what we're doing.
I think that's what we're kind of doing right now.
Yeah.
We're talking about the thing that they're not talking about.
Like this right here is longer than the trailer.
Obviously.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Ay.
I'm just saying.
Jeez.
We're-
I don't know, but I am looking forward to the trailer. Oh, yeah, I already
show.
saw that. I'm looking forward to the show, and I'm not gonna go in there. I'm not gonna sit down with negative expectations. I'm just gonna take the first episode and go, all right, I made it through that, and I'm gonna rate it based off the first 3 episodes, not one individual episode, because it's gonna be so short, and already, all we have is 2 main characters.
Yep.
With no plot, no setting. Well, yeah, no setting either. Like, where are they at? What time frame is this? Is this where? Like, I'm interested in seeing where this
plays
show.
in the timeline of the
yeah,
MCU.
yeah. Where are we gonna put this in the time? Is this right after Wakanda Forever, or is this right after Captain America? So I'm interested in seeing where that is, and
I'm sure we'll get a point of reference once the show starts,
yeah,
and we'll figure it out from there, right?
yeah.
Then we gotta organize it and categorize it into the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm excited for it because it's a new show, something to watch, and something to check out. I'm excited to see the graphics look good, like the CGI.
Yeah.
As far as the costumes look, the costume looks pretty cool. It looks like there's like 2, maybe 3 different costumes, suits.
Pretty clunky too.
Yeah, they're pretty clunky, not like
Recovery.
yeah, not like one for recovery, but Iron Man made that one, so
Yeah.
and all his suits, from 3 or even 2 on, were more streamlined. This one's a little more clunky. It looks like it has like after boosters on
Yeah.
the shoulders and stuff like that. But maybe we'll eventually, if we have more of it, we'll get down to like the comic book where it's like more streamlined and a lot slimmer and stuff like that. So she's still kind of working the whole suit. She's not bankrolled like Tony Stark is.
No.
So kind of working with what you got, and it looks like they're doing stealing money or whatever, acquiring resources to make the suit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out how are they going to be financing the suit.
Well,
So-
in the trailer, they show two different labs. They show more of a welder's like garage,
Yep.
and then they show her with a teacher. It looks like at some kind of.
She's at school, MIT.
Yeah. Okay. So it looks like she has two different labs where she can get some high tech, and then I guess her low tech where she welds it together. Because I don't know. I just really hope they don't screw this up, and
That much?
like, that much.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather just be whelmed, not overwhelmed, not underwhelmed. Just be whelmed about it.
Hopefully, it's not worse than Morbius. It's Morbin time.
Watched the show 4 times, fell asleep 3 times, and walked away from it the 4th time.
The movie?
I still have no idea how it ends. I have no idea how it ends. I've tried.
Oh my god. On that note, guys, this is our quickish take on
Quickish.
the new upcoming episode or episodes, a series of Ironheart. Let us know down in the comments down below. What do you guys think about Ironheart? Are you excited? Not excited? You can give 2 shits about it. And let us know down below, and we'll read those comments and comment back to you. What we think.
Definitely.
All right, guys. So make sure you guys hopefully give us a like if you like this episode of Popping the Culture, talking about Ironheart coming to Disney Plus on
June 24th.
June 24th, guys. Again, I'm Chris,
And I'm Rico.
and we are,
Popping through culture.
and we'll see you guys
Later.
next time, guys. Oh my
Shit.
God.
Wrong one.
Wrong one, buddy. Wrong. See. Nope. You're on the right side. Just push it.
Whoa, shit. Whoa, what the?
What are you doing?
None of this is right.
What are you doing?
None of this is right.